Alright guys, I'm about to give you the first room tour of my new room. Well, first of all, I am going to let you know that some things are not complete yet. Like here, in this area here, we have some things I still got to get out, like the DVD recorder and stuff. So that still needs to be taken care of. But I'm about to give you a tour of my new room. And like I said in the last two-part video, it's not complete yet, but it is getting there. So here we go. This is my room here. And as you can see, it's completely different. As you can see, I do have a window just like the last one, but it's a lot different. It's not, any way you can look at. In fact, the Comcast guys that came yesterday thought this was like a study room and all that. And that's basically what it is, it looks like. It looks like it's nothing more than a study room. As you can see, I do have my SatAM poster and my Transformers the movie posters up here, along with my speakers to my home theater. So they're all up here. And I have my computer, my laptop actually, not my full computer, but my laptop right here. That's pretty cool. I have my bus schedule, basically give me an idea when the bus shows up and leaves. My work stuff. New modem, so that's pretty cool. We have a new modem. Like I said, mine's the only phone that works in here. And then we have my PS4s and some of my 360 games. Some of them that are still in there and they need to be brought out real soon. Just don't know when. Probably sooner than usual. Have my stereo. The only problem with that is the CD part doesn't work, so I'm using this one instead. This is actually this stereo here we got, I think, from my grandparents. I'm not really sure. But what's unique about this is it's connected to the home theater here, and all I have to do is go from one source to the other to, get it to play. Hey, and it plays pretty well. Of course, I got my desk as well. Got my Blu-ray player on my PS4 down there. I got my TV right there. So that's all hooked up and everything. All they have to do in a couple of days, because they got to come back and, like I said, they got to figure out the whole thing, is I got to push this back for them to get in so they can see what's going on. Now here I have my DVD, my Blu-rays and DVDs. Some of the DVDs I had in the rec room I've decided to bring over here now, like my Disney ones, so I can have easy access to them. Have some of my Blu-rays right there as well. There's some new ones I'm going to be adding. And then over here I have most of the DVDs that I got over that was given to me. So, and over here, like I said, got some more as well. Like I said, the move basically, it was hard, but yeah, I got He-Man and She-Ra right there, along with some other stuff, so it's pretty cool. I got my music CDs that I recently brought out, the ones that were still packaged. Now, here's what I did here. This is really unique and really crazy. I bought these two shelves here recently, and the reason being is because of the fact that we're in a smaller environment, and the other shelf I had for my comics wasn't so durable. I decided to buy the same kind of towers I have here and in the living room, and decided to use them for my comics and my books as well. So I have a lot of Marvel, DC books, Yogi Bear, Woody Woodpecker books here. I still have some others packed away. I gotta find them. I have some graphic novels right there, and then below we have some other books. We have some Disney Adventure magazines, Transformers, graphic novels there. And then we have Berenstain Bear big chapter books there. And then underneath, we have more Berenstain Bear Bear Scout chapter books, along with some other big chapter books. And then a lot of the First Time in Living Light Berenstain Bear books as well that are under there. You'll see, I'll probably do a secondary, or there you can see them right there. But yeah, we've got them all there. And then I have this, majority of this became nothing but Sonic comics right here. As a matter of fact, this one here, this is 287 all the way up to 100. This is all 100, this is 187 issues. This is issue 100 to issue 287. That's pretty damn impressive. And then over here, pretty much the same, but we kind of have it divided somewhat to where you have like the super specials here, and as you can see, you got some of the 48-page super specials and all that, and then you got some of the super specials like, you know, Brave New World and stuff, and then of course we have it divided up to where right after what is this, the Tales miniseries, we get right into Sonic Universe, and then after Sonic Universe we kind of get into, I think, after Sonic Universe we get right into Sonic. I have a lot more universe than I thought. We get right into Sonic Boom, and then after Sonic Boom we have some Sonic X. It's all Sonic Boom actually, well, some of it. And then we have some of the very earlier issues of Sonic. As a matter of fact, when we start up from right there, we have 99 to about 59, and then it kind of gets a little sporadical. Well, actually, if you want to look at it from a true sense, because I did put some of the packets, take some of the packets out that, you know, Archie Comics sends sometimes you want to catch up. So it's basically like 99 to about 29, 28, 27, something like that, and then it gets sporadical after that. So yeah, it's basically like 99 to 30, and then it gets a little sporadical. I mean, 99 to, I think, 29, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, it gets a little sporadical after... It gets a little sporadical about after 26. It gets a little sporadical because then it goes to, like, I think, hold on, let me check, make sure I got everything right here. Yeah, after about 20, I'd say basically the only issues that are missing are, like, you know, because it goes more sporadical after, I'd say 24, if more than anything, goes more sporadical after that. I'll put Amy up here. Knuckles, there we go. One thing about the figures up here, and I do have my figures, is a little hard to display because they don't want to stand. But I'll fix those anyway. But yeah, it gets a little bit oh, dog wheel. My dog there. Oh yeah, like I said, it gets a little sporadical, a little spread out, I should say, after about 24, and then it goes 22, 20, then 19, 7, something like that. It gets a little sporadical in areas on this section, but it's okay. Oh, sorry. And then down here we have some other miniseries. We have Knuckles comics as well. Like, we have the 3-part issue of Knuckles where he and Julie Sue fall in love. We have the crossover with Sally. And then we have 2 copies of the Best of Sonic the Hedgehog Volume 1. We have Sonic the Hedgehog First. We have the Legacy series. We have Sonic Genesis. We have the Mega Man, the first Mega Man crossover. Then we have a couple of universes as well, the Silver Saga and 30 Years Later and the Shadow Saga. And then I think Treasure Team Tango and what's the other one? Darkest Storm we have as well. I think, let me check. Oh, and we have Scourge Lockdown as well. We have the Saga series, which is actually Darkest Storm, and then Order from Chaos. Then what else do we have here? Eggman Empire, and and House of Cards, Evil Reborn, Umogo Rising, and then we have number 1, we have Countdown to Chaos, which is a new one. Then we have Sonic Selects. Then we have the Encyclopedia. And then we have some of the archives right there. Oh, some of the archives right there. And then down there we have some of the digest, as well as the history of Sonic and some other books. We also have some chapter books as well, some junior novel books actually right here. So that's pretty cool. So we have all those still. And we have that right there, the Best of Sonic Ultimate Collection. And, you know, so I got everything, you know, out and about. And then, of course, like I say, I got up here my figures. Up here, I have my figures up here. They're just kind of down a little bit. As you can see, got some of my figures. And then over here, we have my other posters. Like, we have Sonic Universe 75. And then, like I said, we have the Countdown to Chaos 1, which is the complete poster there. And then we have Panic in the Sky as well. And then I'm slowly but surely putting up my hero figures as well, like DC and Marvel and all that. So I also have a mirror here, as you can see, a little bit of a mirror. You can see me there. Like I said, not everything's out and about yet. We've got some music CDs there. And then in here, this is what I'm talking about by the figures. You see, I have some of my figures all lined up there. I have my other stuff right here too. So really interesting. It's going to take time, but in the end, it's going to be all right. Like here, I just got to push this back, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You know, right there. So, you know, I got some. Again, it's a big change, but we'll get in there. Overall, though, it's not that bad. Like I said, you know, everything's getting up to date. It's just that we got a few more flaws, a few more knickknacks to figure out. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first of what may be many room tours. I might do another one down the line, just, you know, when everything's updated and ready to go. So, let me know what you think down below. I've got to get ready in just a little bit so I can get ready to get out to the bus. And I'll talk to you all later.